So let's solve this question. This question is based on translating English statement to predicate logic. 4 statements are given to you. We need to convert them to predicate logic. The domain is set of all animals. 2 predicates are given to you. Hx means X likes honey. Bx means X is a bear. Now, convert these 4 statements into predicate logic. So let's see one by one. The 5th statement. No animal dislike honey. No animal dislike honey. So I can also say that no animal dislike honey. I can also say that every animal likes honey. Okay, because there is no animal who dislike honey. So I can also say that every animal likes honey, and that is very simple. Every animal likes honey. That means for all animals, I can say they like honey. Because remember, the domain is set of all animals. So in this question, the domain is already given to you. That is set of all animals. So in this statement, in the 5th statement, we are saying that every element in the domain likes honey. Every animal likes honey means every element in the domain is set of all animals. So remember here, if you notice, the domain is a set of all animals. So this variable X refers to this domain. So in the domain you have animals. So I can simply say this X is also an animal. So I can say every animal, this X is also animal. So I can say every animal likes honey. So this is the way. Remember, the 5th statement is saying no animal dislike honey. So that means every animal likes honey. I can say for all animals, they like honey. So this is the way. Now there is another way. See this statement, no animal likes honey, dislike honey. I can say that there does not exist any animal which dislike honey. No animal dislike honey. I can say there does not exist any animal which dislike honey. Now how to write this? There does not exist. There does not exist, you can write like this. There does not exist means negation of existential quantifier. There does not exist, you can write like this. Now the remaining. Some animal dislike honey. An animal dislike honey. So that simply means some animal dislike honey. So this I can write like this. So remember, because your domain is set of all animals, in this question it is given that domain is set of all animals. So that's the reason I can say there does not exist an animal. This I can write like this. There does not exist an animal. Okay, there does not exist any element in the domain. What this means? Read this. What this means? This means there does not exist any element in the domain, but domain is set of all animals. So I can say that there does not exist any animal. So this statement I can say that it's like, okay, so this statement we have covered. There does not exist an animal. Okay, so this much you can write like this, that there does not exist any animal, because X refers to the domain. X refers to the domain, and domain is set of all animals, and this domain is animals. So I can say that X is also animal. So this X is also animal. So I can say there does not exist any animal. There does not exist any animal who dislike honey. Okay, there does not exist any animal who dislike honey. Dislike honey means does not like honey. So this is how you can write. I hope this point is clear. See, no animal dislike honey. So I can say there does not exist any animal which dislike honey. There does not exist any animal. This first statement, this statement I can write like this. That there does not exist any animal who dislike honey. Dislike honey means does not like honey. So this is another way of writing the 5th statement. So I can say that either you can write like this. This is also the correct answer. And if I write like this, then that is also the correct answer. So both are the correct answers. If you are getting this answer, this is also correct. If you are getting this answer, this is also correct. Let's see the next statement. Not every animal dislike honey. This is saying not every animal dislike honey. So how can you say? It simply means that it is not true that every animal dislike honey. Or I can say it is not the case that every animal dislike honey. So how can you say? Very simple, you can translate this not, you can translate as negation. It is not the case that every animal dislike honey. So how can you translate this one? This one I can translate like this. Okay, every animal dislike honey. I can say that for every animal I am saying that they dislike honey. Okay, so very simple. I hope this point is clear. Not every animal dislike honey. It means it is not the case it is not the case means negation. It is not the case that every animal dislike honey. So okay, so I can say negation of every animal dislike honey. For everyone I am saying they dislike honey, they do not like honey. So this is the way of translating the sixth statement. Now this statement I can also say, this sixth statement I can also say that not every animal dislike honey. It means it is not true that every animal dislike honey. It means there is some animal which likes honey. I can also write like this. This statement, the sixth statement says that there is some animal who likes honey. Okay, so some animal likes honey. So remember, this is your sixth statement. I can say that this is another way of writing the sixth statement. Now you can easily write this. So this I can simply write like this. I can say some animal, that means there exists X. Some animal likes honey. Some animal likes honey. So I can write like this. There exists X who likes honey. Okay, so this is the translation of sixth statement. If you are getting this answer, this is also correct. If you are getting this answer, this is also correct. Now let's see the next. Next is some animal dislike honey. This is very simple. Some animal. The domain is also set of all animals. It means some element in the domain does not like honey. Some element in the domain does not like honey. Okay, so this is the translation of seventh statement. What is the translation of eighth statement? Every animal dislike honey. The domain is set of all animals. So I can say every element in the domain dislike honey. Okay, every element in the domain. For every element in the domain I am saying they do not like honey. So this is the translation of the eighth statement. So we have completed the translation of all the four statements. Please let me know, did you understand? If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comments.